Hi there guys, in this video we're going to have a look at the Sidewinder. The Sidewinder is basically the starting ship, or the ship you will get when you first start the game. In all respects it's not a bad ship at all. It's kind of capable of doing quite a few different roles. Obviously it can't compete with the bigger and more expensive ships. However, it does allow you to try quite a few different paths. Like I said, it's a pretty cheap ship to actually buy. Right, so let's have a look a bit more in detail about it. So let's get rid of this ship. Hopefully it won't take too long. Anyway, so this is the cockpit of the Sidewinder, so it's nothing that great. Visibility is not too bad, apart from the kind of a crossbar in the sort of top right of the screen, but other than that your view's not too bad. Let's have a look at the outfitting section. So we have two lasers, both being small. These are left and right of the cockpit, so you've basically got quite a good visibility with them, and you should mean that you can fire at most things being unrestricted. I don't know what you kind of suggest to go with these. I would definitely put gimbaled weapons in, possibly one pulse, or I don't know about beam. I think you're going to drag too much power out, but probably a pulse laser. And the other maybe another pulse or a multi-cannon for doing hull damage. You've got your two utility points, which you could put in a kill warrant scanner and maybe a shield booster. Reactor, not got too much here, have they? Going to give a reasonable amount, but you're probably going to find that you're going to have to restrict what you do at a certain point if you put too much on it. Thrusters, obviously, what we got in range, we haven't got particularly great range on it, but obviously when you first start the game it's going to be quite an upgrade. It's going to be quite an okay ship, but upgrading the jump drive is probably going to give you about 15-16 light years maximum, which should get you out of most places, but you could find now and then you're getting a bit stuck. Obviously with cargo that's going to go down. Then we are internal compartments. We've got two class 2. Like I said, we've got a shield and a cargo rack. Then we've got another 2 class 1 slots, and that's about it. So let's have a look at the ship on the landing pad. Like I said, it's not a bad ship in all respects. It gives you a way of trying most things to see where you want to go with it in the future. It can also be quite a cheap ship to use for purposely blowing yourself up. For example, if you've got a lot of penalties on you or fines and things like that, you can go and smash the ship up and come back again. Being, like I said, it is a pretty cheap ship. It kind of looks a little bit like a Cobra in some respects, just a lot smaller. So you can see the cockpit is pretty much in the middle of the ship. There isn't space for much else, as it is a kind of small ship. The two weapon mounts are just on the in front of you, left and right, and there isn't much else to show you about that. Like I said, it's not going to be great. It's got quite a reasonable speed and manoeuvrability. So let's get the ship up.
Ship released.
To show you.
Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
So speed-wise, we have around the 220 range.
Scan detected.
Boosted. 305 range. Show you where the two hard points are, but as you can pretty much see them on your own cockpit, it should be pretty easy to tell where they are. But sometimes it's nice, I guess, to actually physically see them. See if we can get some more light on the front, because it was kind of hard. So yeah, your cockpit's just in the middle there, and your gun is left and right. Like I said, it's not a bad ship in all respects. It's not going to be brilliant, but for how much it cost, it is a pretty good general ship, and should allow you to work out where you want to go next. Like I said, if you want to go into probably combat from this point, you may want to look at something like the Eagle, which is kind of a similar ship in some respects, but it gives you an extra hardpoint or laser. I think that one's mounted on the underside, but it's in the middle roughly somewhere. I don't know if it's underside or upside. I have to check that. And if you're going for trading, then you may want to look at something like the Hauler. I wouldn't recommend this ship for trading because the jump range is basically not going to be enough. But in all, it's not a bad ship and should allow you to kind of play with the game and to see where you want to go next. Anyway guys, that's it. Thanks for watching.